Welcome back, everybody, to another cryptocurrency news article. This one's coming from the Bitcoinist and looks like whales in high places. The U.S. government's staggering Bitcoin holdings revealed. So we always known that the U.S. government was one of the largest holders, but now it looks like we got a revealed source showing how much they actually have. So let's go over this article. Despite the US government's supposed aversion to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, a recent report shows that the country happens to be one of the largest holders of the pioneer cryptocurrency. Now, how the US government holds $5 billion in Bitcoin? Well, according to a report by the Wall Street Journal, most of the US government's Bitcoin holdings, which is 200,000 Bitcoin, have come as a result from seizures from cyber criminals and darknet markets. The majority of these tokens are said to be primarily held in cold wallets controlled by the Justice Department, the Internal Revenue Service, or another government agency. Now, one such other agency would likely be the Federal Bureau of Investigation, as Bitcoinist had earlier reported the FBI had confiscated close to $1.7 million worth of crypto between March and July this year. Of this total, $147,000 was from Bitcoin seizures alone. Now, the Wall Street Journal reported further provided insights into how the government dealt with these Bitcoin, something which has always been of interest to the crypto community, considering that any potential sell off could significantly affect the market. Now, the government is usually forced to hodl, although it isn't for the same reason as other crypto enthusiasts, because the seizures represent a byproduct of a lengthy legal process. Now, the major reason why the government is forced to hold its stash of Bitcoin is because it doesn't immediately own these assets. Whenever a seizure occurs, instead, it has to wait for a court to issue a final forfeiture order before ownership is transferred. Now, when that happens, the government then transfers the tokens to U.S. Marshal Service, which is responsible for liquidating these assets. Now, the Marshal Service is, however, considerate of everyone in the crypto market, as they usually liquidate these tokens in batches rather than all at once. The most recent sale happened in March, as confirmed by the Marshal Service, when it sold 9,861 BTC via Coinbase. Now, the other government's major seizures, there is evidence that suggests the government's Bitcoin holdings may be more than 200,000 Bitcoin at one point, according to a report on Dune Analytics. The US government has seized at least 215,000 Bitcoin since 2020, and interestingly, only the government's three major Bitcoin seizures combined already surpassed the 200,000 mark. Now, here's a chart of the government that holding approximately 200,000 Bitcoin, source from Dune. So it's around 200,000. Looks like the current holdings is 88 Bitcoin, which the current USD balance is $5.33 billion. Now, in November, it seized 69,369 Bitcoin as some of the proceeds from the Silk Road marketplace. And in January of 2022, it seized 94,643 Bitcoin as part of the proceeds from the Bitfinex hacks. And meanwhile, it seized 50,676 Bitcoin from James Zong, a Georgia man who is said to have stolen funds from the Silk Road marketplace. So that's the total amount of Bitcoin they have seized. So yeah, from James Zong, really, it's just from those three: James Zong, Bitfinex, and the Silk Road. So yeah, so there are the numbers for you. So we always knew that again they were one of the biggest holders. Now we got a little bit of information on where they even came from. So I hope you guys did enjoy this news article, and if so, smash that thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel, and until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.